Welcome to the DJ Insider Podcast, sponsored by Amplified Events.
It's the only podcast where we break down insider information from our weddings, experience, and advice from over 15 years in the wedding industry.
We're your hosts. I'm Mike Kane, owner of Amplified Events.
And I'm Joe Obamani, the general manager of Amplified Events.
Let's get into it.
We're back.
We're back.
How we doing?
Dude, good. Crazy, kind of chill, but kind of crazy weekend.
Started to pick up.
Yes, it
Definitely
is.
started to pick up.
Yeah, we had, Friday night, Micah had like an elementary dance.
Mhm.
And then Saturday we had 2 proms.
Oh, wow.
And then one of our DJs, Dave, was doing just like a private event. So it was, pretty crazy, pretty fun. The first thing that stood out to me was Friday. The event is planned by the PTA, not by the school.
This is Micah's event?
Yes, and
Yeah.
they had to use the school, but it's not their typical school. So I think there were some wires crossed and expectations, but Micah couldn't. They called him like at 4:30, saying you can't get in at 5. Event's at 6. You can get in at 5:45
Oh, great.
because there's like a tennis team practicing, and they're using the space, and like we can't even flip the room until the tennis team is out completely, which they were going to set up like volleyball nets, basketball hoops, that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Which he also had photo booth, correct? He
Yeah.
didn't just have DJ.
Yeah, had DJ and
he
photo
also
booth.
had photo booth.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
So
15
I think-
minutes is not ideal.
I think that somehow the plan or the communication between the schools and the PTA, there was some mix up.
Yeah.
But he basically had 15 minutes to get music playing, set up completely. And I go, look, man, our contract protects us from these kind of things. It's not our fault.
No.
Like you were there at 5 to set up. They wouldn't let you give you access to the space. If that delays your start time, that's on them. We're not going to give more time. We're not going to, I was like, be professional, be kind, explain the situation. And he's like, I'm going to do it. And he literally, in 14 minutes, he got set up and was playing music.
He even called me to mention it when he was here. And he was like, should I just like grab a ceremony speaker and just like set it up instantly and just play music and then set up my stuff and just like to get music going right away? And I'm like, you could do that, but also like you get your booth set up really fast. Like it takes less than 15 minutes. Sure, you could do your lighting in the photo booth after. It's going to take you a little longer to do that stuff, but get your booth up, get a speaker on, and just hit play. And you could always have the one speaker and then
Add the other. Yeah.
Just like go in chunks. It's gonna suck, but
Yeah.
he did it, and great work, Micah. I mean,
To me, that was
15 minutes.
That was
man.
dedication.
That's absolutely
Like hustle dedication. And he's got a broken hand.
Broken hand. Didn't want an assistant. We offered an assistant. He's like, no, it doesn't matter. Like it's a 2.5 hour event.
Wow. Blown away.
Yeah.
Just like and then I guess they tried to tip him, but his Venmo wasn't working. So I'm like,
Jeez.
so wild. I mean, just truly just a
Yeah.
dedicated professional.
Absolutely.
And then we had
Saturday.
We had our prom. Similar thing in that they booked like 2 weeks before the prom. They just decided to book, and they had a very strict budget. They were like, take it or leave it, kind of thing about it. I contacted the teacher who booked us this week on Wednesday, and she didn't have no music. There was no students involved in the plan.
Okay.
I was kind of like, well, what's the, just got confirmed the times, the amount of students. So like I knew what speakers to bring,
Right.
which kind of room where we're located at kind of thing. It honestly felt like just very poorly. I felt bad for the kids. It was just a very poorly planned thing the teacher basically said, we just want all the kids to get home. We have the Grand March and then the kids have to be there by this time. If they're not being access to the prom. And we're calling home, telling their parents they're not at prom, And then if they leave early, we're going to contact the parents because they're worried about the kids drinking, doing drugs, that kind of thing. Fun, cool kid stuff that kids do. But I felt bad for the students because it really felt like just whatever, kind of thrown together last second.
It's more of a holding cell rather than a put together
prom.
That was a celebration for them.
It literally is. It's a coming of age celebration for young people that I feel like
there's so many movies about that. It's like our senior prom is like the thing that you look forward to in high school, and
even the
or their homecoming or all those dances.
They had a buffet. They didn't tell us they were having food, and then they were like, "Can you announce tables?" I was like, "Yeah, I guess." And then they had a prom court, but they just gave me a Post-it note and just said, read it off at 8:00. Like there's no ceremony. No, they did. Someone then handed me a box with like a sash and a crown and stuff. So I tried it, like we looped it and I built it up, like
Yeah,
I tried
did
to
your
make it
best.
fun.
Yeah.
But it was just, I don't know. I felt bad for the kids because I felt like if even an adult put in a little bit of planning, a little bit of care, involved the kids and got their input a little bit, it could have been 10,000, 100 times better.
Yeah, a little bit of music.
We
That
still,
was nice about I think Micah's on Saturday. They sent us a list,
Yeah.
and all the students got to pick a song. Like
Yes.
if they wanted to, they were able
they
to add a
incorporated
song
listens
to
to the students.
and
Yeah.
we sent that list over to him, and he used it. So I think that's really great. Like they were involved. He said it was very smooth
Yeah.
on that day. So opposite of
Yeah.
that.
So-
But that's unfortunate. That's
Yeah, I feel bad for the kids. I mean, we
Yeah.
did the best we could, but
yeah,
it's just
worked with
kind
what
of
you
like,
had.
well, they had a similar thing where they wanted, that Micah was talking about last weekend, where they wanted him to set up in the middle of the room and shoot towards the corner.
Right, and then have like people behind him too. Like
Yeah.
tables behind.
I was like,
him
no,
as
we're not
well.
doing that. Like, we just moved the table and we just went back to the corner.
Right.
I was like, this doesn't make any sense,
No, that's very weird.
especially if they need to make announcements about food and prom court and all that. So
And Dave did a private thing. Just a little DJ.
yeah, I think it was just one of his friends was getting married. He's just doing something on his
Oh,
own.
nice.
So
And I was off.
yeah,
I was off before the storm, dude. And I've basically every weekend now for the rest of the year.
yeah, dude. There's a lot coming up.
Yeah,
I'll be in the
so
city
excited.
next week. I'm excited about that.
Where at?
It's called the Renaissance Hotel. It's right on the river.
Yeah, we're at
Where-
a couple new venues in Chicago this year. I haven't been there. I'm at Salon 61 soon. I haven't been there as well. That's going to be a cool looking place.
New venues are always tough and exciting because you're like,
Right.
this could be.
Especially in Chicago.
Yeah.
Because it's like, is parking gonna suck? Am I gonna have to unload and worry about getting a ticket and then have to go park a mile away and pay for parking for a full day? Sometimes that's pretty stressful.
Yeah.
Like one of my favorite venues, the Chicago Cultural Center. I will say this out loud. Like one of the nicest venues, the worst load in for vendors. The absolute worst load in. It's like a dock. It's like a 6-foot high dock that you have to lift your equipment up on top of and then load it and then bring it to a freight elevator up 3 thing. It sucks. Like it is not. And then you have to come down and move your car and pay $48 for parking at the nearest garage.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Ours
definitely not my favorite.
Ours is similar. Anyone's on the river like that, we have to go basically down Lower Wacker, go below the hotel,
Yep.
and then go into their loading dock, load in. Then we have to bring our car up and then like valet it.
Oh yeah.
So, but I just think of High School Musical. Like this is the start of something new. It's all brand new. And
The start of something new. It's a good way to put it.
right? I mean, Troy didn't know that singing would become such a big part of his life. He's just, enjoying Breckenridge or Vale or whatever they were, Aspen.
Did you just watch this recently?
No.
is it in your mind?
No.
It's always on.
No, dude, I swear.
I swear. Bet on it. I did not watch it recently or any of the High School Musicals.
Oh, man. But yeah, like new venues are always, they can be new challenges, but they're also new rewards because you get way more like cool, beautiful photos, an opportunity to connect with a team that you can then recommend you that space and help grow your brand in the city, kind of stand out. So yeah, I don't know. It's exciting, but scary at the same time. And of course, like then there's a whole new set of rules and some places are crazy. But the nice part about, at least in my experience, a lot of the places, the teams there are very organized.
Yes.
It's
they're on top of
it's
it.
and they do care about the success of the event. And they should. I mean, there's a high price ticket at a lot of these places to have your wedding there. So it's
Yeah, I have a coordinator hopping on a Zoom call with me and
Yeah.
a couple on Thursday because we're talking about just our usual standard phone call of like, your wedding's in 30 days. Let's talk about the songs you
Yeah.
chose, all that. The coordinator's like, I need to be on that. I need it to be a Zoom. Like
Mhm.
everybody's going to be. It is
Yeah.
cool. It's
They'll
like
give
they're
you
very organized. They're very on top of it.
give you a room layout,
Very
load
type
in
A,
instructions.
Set
Yeah.
everything. Yeah,
Super
I-
easy.
Makes it super easy on my end, so I don't have to ask those questions day of. And I could. Those questions are easy to ask day of, but
Yeah.
handling it beforehand saves everyone time, everyone stress. And at a lot of places like that in Chicago, they don't want to waste anyone's time.
hmm
They don't fuck around.
Yeah.
Let's get it done. Let's
Yeah.
get in. Let's get out. Let's be organized.
Dude,
Pay a lot of money to be at those places.
I love it. I was at London House one year and I was alone. I just didn't have an assistant. And then basically we played dinner. We did intros, speeches. No, we didn't do speeches. We did intros. Then they did like a quick, I think, prayer. And then they basically just said, start your dinner music and come with us.
Mhm.
It took all the vendors to another room where it was like catered for us.
Oh, wow.
There was like food and like as much as you wanted, all kinds of food. They had cookies, pop, whatever. And like literally they just said, you guys chill. We'll come get you when we're ready for speeches. That was it.
Amazing.
That was it.
That's so, I don't have to like go check, go see.
The planners, the photographers, videographers, I was there, like everybody was there just chilling. And then they had a hotel staff member checking on us if we needed any food or anything or extras.
That's so nice.
And then they came and got us when we were ready. And then boom, it just, oh my gosh, it felt like you actually could
Classy.
get a break. And
yeah,
even the photographers were like, so everyone's in the room. I was like, yeah, like no, nothing's going to happen without you,
Yeah.
you know? So.
Oh, I even stress about that. It's like, I know I checked the playlist, but even then it's like, is this song way louder than the other? I hate not being in there. I get it. I appreciate the break, but I personally don't like leaving the room.
Yeah.
I like to be able to hear what's going on. Like that's my whole thing is the sound.
Mm-hmm.
If I can't hear what's going on, that's kind of a problem.
Yes. Especially if there's like a corrupt file or something in the song, or
Right.
it's too loud, or it's too quiet.
Or Spotify recently, if we're doing like a dinner playlist or cocktail playlist and we're not there, Spotify recently has been adding like music videos into their app.
Oh no.
So it'll do like it'll play the 2 minutes of a song, but now here's a 1.5 minute video of them just like talking at the end. And it's I don't like that update. You have to like really look and choose now with Spotify what you're dragging and pulling.
Yuck.
Which is fine. Like I should be checking anyway, of course, which I do. But some of them is just like there's no other version now. It's like it's only the music video version, which is kind of frustrating. But that stuff I need to be in the room for.
Yeah.
But-
Yeah.
Or like there's instances where like it's gotten too loud and I've been on like the side of a room and I've had someone come up and like do the volume themselves and like mess with a ton of knobs. I had a guest come up and say, hey, the mother of the bride's messing with all your stuff.
I remember this. Yeah.
I was like, okay, I'll go. I got it. So I do like to be in the room for stuff like that, just in case. It almost never happens. But
It's like, well, now we're going to be chopping her hand off.
it's just, got the knife ready. It's behind the back. Don't touch it.
Oh my gosh.
I'm at Foley's this weekend.
Dude, that's a fun
Super
spot.
Excited. Yeah, it's a great venue.
Yeah. It's a cool little bar and restaurant and overlooking.
They're doing a full wedding in there.
That's sick.
Yeah,
It's a
full,
good
full
spot.
reception. So I've
Nice.
only done like company parties in there,
Yeah.
I think,
Mhm.
but they're doing a full reception in there. So
I love it.
I
It's
think
a
it should
good
be
spot
great.
for it.
yeah,
Notre Dame's always great. They play like champions. They really do. It's when it comes to their weddings too. It's
I'm bringing up lighting for free.
for sure. It's gonna be
I mean,
gorgeous, and
it's Foley's. It looks so nice with it.
yeah, that'll be really pretty. Who you have an assistant?
Cole? Maybe
Cole?
no. Actually, maybe not. I'm actually curious to see. I don't think I do. I think we're really busy.
We might
this
be.
weekend.
I've
I
got-
think this is one of the crazy
I've got
weekends
Dayton.
where like everybody's out, and I sent like everyone else with assistants first. I'll always take an assistant
Mhm.
last because I don't like really need one.
Yeah.
It's nice to have one. And I just have DJ dance. I always prioritize who has the most equipment first, and then I go with or who's newest, who needs it like for the help.
That makes sense.
Then most equipment. Then if there's any left over, I'll send out the request. But yeah, no, I'm alone that day, I believe.
Yeah. I mean, you could get somebody. if you want.
However, I think Dave may be interested. He said
He's got a lead that day.
I didn't check most
Yeah.
of them. but
Yeah, he's got a lead, but yeah, we could probably get somebody. Anyway, crazy.
Either way, yeah.
Logistics. Podcast turns into a logistics
Sorry,
planning
guys.
session. So we usually do like assistants only because it's good backup, it's good training, and it's good keeping our team busy and paid. And
And if something happens, like we know that person's available.
someone's already working.
They're
Yeah.
already working. They're set up to work that day.
So,
If we get a last minute gig, someone calls us today and says, "Hey, our DJ Bell, do you have a DJ free?" We'll take one of those assistants.
turns out we do.
Turns out we do because they're already working. Sorry, you're not assisting anymore. It's gonna be you're
Yeah.
gonna make more money today.
But most people,
But it's gonna be
like, once you're set up too, and like, oh yeah, we're good, and Like most people also understand that like this DJ is at the last second. Anything they can do is better than nothing.
Right.
So they're usually people call the same day are pretty gracious and just like, yeah, whatever time you can get here, even if it's 2 hours later. I'm like, okay.
We just want to dance at some point
Yeah.
today. We don't care. We just need to dance.
So,
Yeah.
pretty wild.
What are you looking forward to most this season? Anything? Any weddings? Any team stuff that you were thinking about? Anything like that?
Let's see. I got an old guy who used to DJ for us. I'm doing his wedding in August. That should be fun. I got a friend from college. I'm doing his wedding in August.
Cool.
That should be pretty fun. A lot of new spaces, new venues. I'll be down in Indy. We'll be in Chicago, Naperville, kind of all over. Really excited to, we got 2 members of our team who I think we're wanting to become leads. We're going to get them up and running this year. And then, yeah, of course, in August, the float trip. Company float trip.
Of course.
Got to do it.
We got to float.
Hopefully get some nice weather again. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have too many things. I kind of just, like bear down. Like it's going to be busy and I just kind of go with it.
Yeah, like that's kind of, I'm bracing right now. Yeah, I'm bracing.
Calm before the storm.
Definitely.
How about yourself? Anything you're excited about or looking forward to? Or
yeah, I think we have a really good team right now. I think everybody really gets along.
Yeah.
I think we'll probably have like some surprise impromptu team stuff, like just small things, just because it's nice weather, good to hang out. Everybody gets along. So
Yeah.
like there's oftentimes there's like 4 or 5 of us end up together anyway. So like it wouldn't be hard to get the other 4 or 5 people also here. So that, I mean, there's some really cool couples I'm working with. I really got into the sales last year and got to connect with a lot of couples. And I'm really looking forward to like making some of those visions happen. I'm doing several weddings this year where I'm working with a saxophonist and they're playing alongside the DJ. And we're doing some fun stuff, man. Some neat stuff. We're traveling around. I'm going to Carmel. I'm doing one of my good friends from college. Like I would drive him to school like every single day for years. Like I'm doing his wedding later this year. I'm doing another kid I played baseball with's wedding. Some family members of like my parents, they reached out. They're like, hey, can you do this? They're still 2 hours away, but I'm traveling for those. I've got one up in Wisconsin that I'm traveling for because they were at a wedding last year and just absolutely loved it and they wanted me. So I was like, yeah, I'll go up to Wisconsin. Let's do it. Why not?
Cheesetown, let's do it.
Yeah. So I think just honestly traveling, like usually I'm not into the traveling, but I think that with the traveling this year is a lot of people that I really care about and they're going to be really fun weddings. And
Yeah.
I'm going to have a really good time. A lot of people I know are going to be at those weddings. And I don't know. I think that's going to be a really good year for that.
Oh, that's really exciting. That's, you can bring about its own stress, but it can also be the start of something new, So.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
That's awesome, man.
I don't know why I'm crying.
Oh, it's okay. Sometimes it hits you, Just a lot of feelings, a lot of emotions connected with memories of people. And it's like, oh, I'm going to be a part of this thing. And remembering back how I felt just in case you bat there. So.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be good. I'm really looking forward to it.
I'm pumped. Well, I don't have too much else. We'll have a lot more after this weekend. But
definitely.
yeah. Guys, we appreciate you listening.
Thanks for listening.
See you at your wedding.